and welcome to this special edition of Startup Street. We're coming to you from the 3-day-long Global Fintech Festival right here in the financial capital of Mumbai in Bandra Kurla Complex. On the hot seat today, we have RazorPay, a fintech major that has completed more than 10 years in the business and is now looking forward to an even more eventful 2026, a year when the company hopes to achieve profitability and perhaps even explore a public offering. I spoke to its co-founder Harshil Mathur earlier. Take a look at that conversation. Harshil, thank you so much as always for taking time out for CNBC TV18. Since the last time that we were here at the GFF, what is the one biggest change you've seen this time around? And don't say Bollywood stars or the Prime Minister.
No, I think the conversation is about AI. Yeah. Everything is about AI right now, and I think that's the biggest change. And not just in terms of using AI to deliver products, but how AI is driving changes in organizations, in culture, in people, in how you operate and how you work. I mean, for example, the quality of videos of all launches is extremely high because everyone is using AI to make videos. Okay. So that's the biggest change. Okay,
because we're coming to the end of the year and 2026 is starting, just give us in a few words, what are some of the most exciting things to look forward to from RazorPay that we'll hear?
Yeah, so multiple things that we're working on right now. I think one big area that we're going to see a lot of expansion is cross-border payments. I think the cross-border payments is getting simplified and eased a lot more, and partly due to regulation, partly due to technological changes that are coming in. And I think I look forward to how we can drive more and more payment volumes across different parts of the world coming to India and going out from India in a massive way. That's one. Second big area would be, again, AI. How we can leverage AI to make payments easier, but also make it easier for AI to make payments. I think that's going to be one of the biggest changes that we're going to start seeing next year. People are trusting AI to do more and more. And I hope or believe that by next year we'll reach a point where people will start using AI to shop and do commerce as well.
All right. I mean, we've been seeing you have a very busy past few months. I mean, right from, Indian businesses accept Apple Pay thanks to RazorPay, biometric card authentication with Yes Bank you were talking about, card tokenization solutions with Cred and Visa and whatnot. What next? Are you announcing something here at the GFF as well?
We have one of the biggest launches of GFF coming up tomorrow, so I don't want to...
Give us a sneak peek.
I think it's around AI. It's around how we can start leveraging AI to make payments inside apps and on agentic interfaces. So I think that's one of the biggest changes. And I think, without going into details, India will be the first country after US to make those kind of payments possible. So it's not just a proud moment for us, but for the country itself. I think just making the technology available faster than anywhere else in the world, I think it's going to be massive. So when people say India is not doing enough around AI, they should watch out for tomorrow.
So Harshil, this AI launch that you're not telling us much about, how significant will it be for business in terms of volume growth, in terms of revenue addition? What will that mean for RazorPay?
See, I think this is a technological shift, right? Like the way UPI was, right? It will take time for people to actually adopt it. So I'm not really... we're not really building it in the sense that, hey, next 1 year will it create a X amount of revenue or X amount of business?
No?
No, not really. Because these are there's an adoption curve to it. But if I look at it in the next 5 years, is this going to be a primary way people will start consuming commerce? I believe so. Right? So think of it, when UPI was launched, it didn't pick up in 1 year or 2 years. But in 4 years, it became the dominant way of making payments. Mobile payments became the dominant way of making payments. I'll say the same about AI payments. It's going to get launched probably today, tomorrow, sometime. But it's going to take its time. It's going to take a year, 2 years to adopt. People would learn how to buy using AI, how to consume commerce using AI. But I think if I look at 3 years, 4 years out, I believe it's going to be the dominant way people will start doing commerce. You'll not go into websites and browse for T-shirts. You'll tell an AI, find me the best T-shirt, I want in this look and this style, and find it for you, and then he'll say, buy it for me.
Well, I don't know if I'm going to do that, but, another recent change that we've seen in terms of regulations is RBI issuing the final guidelines on payment aggregators. Operationally, for your business, how does life change? Are you compliant, or are there some changes you'll have to make?
I think to most extent, we were expecting these coming in because the draft was released sometime back, almost a yearish back. So I think we were gearing up, and I think I'm glad that RBI gave us a lot of time to consume the draft. We gave a lot of feedback. A lot of those feedback has been incorporated. I think it has come out in a very good shape. Okay. I think the best part about these guidelines is it creates a level playing field in terms of drawing clear boundaries. If you look at it, it is essentially shut down all the previous circulars, and there's now one single circular that payment gateways need to follow. There were a lot of series of circulars that have happened since 2020, since this space got regulated. Yeah. But now there's one single circular, and I think it has added some things, it has removed some things, but overall it has made the whole process more uniform. So, and the other good part is they have given enough time to comply with the new guidelines. So, I think from that perspective, I think we'll be able to adapt to this change, and I think I personally believe that we'll be in a better state once these changes are fully implemented, because now there'll be a clear definition of for every player on what you can do and what you can't do.
So no grey areas, and that will give some confidence to the sector. But, speaking of some of the grey areas for the sector and real money gaming, recently we saw the real money games getting banned, and there was a ripple effect for the fintech sector. For RazorPay itself, how large was, the total transaction volume that got impacted? And overall on the revenues, has there been, have you felt any impact?
Not significantly. See, because of the way real money gaming is, we are limited in the kind of customers that we actually used to serve. We only serve 2 or 3 large players. So overall, the impact, like overall payment volume that we used to process for real money gaming was less than 500 crores a month, right? Like at our scale, that's meaningless because there's a lot more other volumes that we do. So from a revenue perspective, it was not a significant impact, maybe less than 1%. But of course, that is one side, that is the business side of it. Yeah. But I personally knew a lot of founders who were building in this space, and whatever said and done, whether it was right or wrong, I do feel personally for a lot of founders whose business is completely shifted because of what has happened. I still hope that some of them are really strong founders and they'll find a way to build strong businesses around it.
Well, we certainly hope so, and we've seen some of them pivot into parallel businesses. But a quick word on your numbers. 10 years into the business, 2,500 crores almost of revenue, profitable on the core payments front, but overall profitability, how much closer are you to it?
So overall, we are breaking even, almost breaking even now. And I think last time I spoke to you, we gave ourselves a timeline of 2-ish years to achieve profitability. I think we're ahead of that. So we're almost breaking even on the overall base of things. I think by next year we'll start generating profit, and that's around the timeline that we are thinking that we'll think of filing and listing.
Okay, so the IPO by 2026 end, is that on track?
Financial year, yes.
Financial year 2026. That'll be sooner. That'll be March of next year.
Next financial year.
FY27. Yes. All right. On that note, Harshil, we wish you the best, and we're going to track this journey very closely. Thank you as always for your time here today.
Thank you. Look forward to it.